Leave what you don't, review what you will. I wish we didn't have to review this. But anyway, we're here. It's a tough pill to swallow. Welcome back. Fog Entertainment. Logan. He swallowed that bullet like it was meant for him.
Yeah, rest in peace, Logan. I think one of the... I'm not going to call it a bright spot because that would be, I think, too generous. But I would say that if you put a gun to my head and you forced me to say something positive about Season 5 or something that I enjoyed about Season 5 or if you just... One of the better things about Season 5, I would probably lean towards Logan. I think he's been a decent character in a show full of shit. Gotta be honest.
I would agree with that. A conflicted character. A character that is portrayed as an antagonist, but in reality, he's a protagonist.
Maybe he used to be a protagonist. Don't know if he quite is that now, but...
I wouldn't describe him as an anti-hero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is he?
I'm just not convinced he used to... he's just...
It's a guy that's once good, but now kind of on the bad side, but just trying to get what he once had, but not actually killing anyone, really a bad guy.
Yeah, look, I mean, this guy's had opportunity to kill members of the group this season. He's not done it. I mean, look at The Walking Dead. Look at even the protagonist group. Look at the amount of people that they've killed and slaughtered. For this guy to not just kill these people and take back his own fuel, it shows you that he's a good guy. It shows you that he's not a bad, evil person.
I mean, Rick ran over a cop because he was running away from him. Broke his neck.
Yeah, Logan was saying that he had a contract to meet. He needed this fuel. It was bigger than anything, but he wasn't willing to kill to get it. And we even seen earlier when he had his partner, and he had his partner taken away from him, thanks to Wen and Sarah. I think Logan seemed like an alright guy, but anyway, he gets sniped here, and the rest of his crew gets sniped as we get the introduction of, I don't even know what you call them, a couple of people, well, I'll say a couple, dozens and dozens of people on a horse. So basically, Logan has broken in to the oil rig. He wants the oil, he wants the gas. Luciana's there.
It's like America in the early 2000s.
Yeah, Wen is there. They're not willing to give it up. Both groups kind of determined that they can't shoot, and this somehow leads to the protagonist group getting down on their hands and knees.
No, it's funny though, because they say they can't shoot, right? Then we see John Dory pretty much hitting 360 no scopes across the entire, oil basin, whatever you want to call it. It's like, so what is it? Can you shoot or can you no shoot?
Yeah, basically John does get there later, but Logan, he wants the fuel for his own good. He's not willing to explain what he wants it for because he says that they wouldn't understand, they wouldn't get on board. But he's going to help people at a greater good. So I mean, I'm not sure what that actually is. Very vague. They haven't explained what Logan's plan is.
It appears to be for this woman at the end. I believe her name's Virginia. We've seen earlier in the episode that she picked Logan off the ground when he couldn't rescue this woman that was trapped in this building that Strand and Alicia were trying to get to later on in the episode. But turns out Wes rescued her. There's a gun. There's one boat. You know what to do.
Yeah, so, Logan would then get a bit of a... I mean, I don't know. We just get a lot of talking.
A lot of meaningful talking, man. Seeing you actually watch good shows, man, the talking's supposed to grip you. Seeing this, man... See, when they start talking, you can look away and do something else.
Yeah, so they managed to radio to say that they're under attack. Logan is there. John and June then attempt to get back. We've got Victor and... what's her name? Alicia.
Painting on trees.
Yeah, they decide that they're going to go and help the voice on the radio. So they deem it more important to try and help some random person that might not even exist. Some random person that... it could be a plan to get them further away, but they're going to go and help them rather than help their own group, which makes no sense to me. John and June then manage to get back in time. John hits a warning shot to show Logan that he's there and that he can fire at any point. They're trying to cook the gas and the flames go up, and the flames alerts the walkers. Basically, all the walkers then fall into the compound. John's trying to shoot them, blah, blah, blah. While Alicia and Victor, they're still running towards the person on the radio asking for help. Logan is not willing to let the gasket be left behind. His group is looking like they're going to go. They're ready to leave Logan, but Sarah won't leave Logan, so she goes to help Logan, and they end up in some little hut where the woman is on the radio. Logan explains to her, hey, there's a gun. She thinks all good. She's like, it's only got one bullet. And he's like, yeah, no one's coming to help you. I'm sorry. Obviously, meaning here, you're going to have to use that bullet to shoot yourself. And then on the radio, we do hear one gunshot go off. But this was very predictable because I called it. Although I didn't think it was going to be Wes. It wasn't Wes. Yeah, so I thought it was going to be Alicia and Victor getting there just in time to save her. But we hear one gunshot. Everyone's kind of sad over this woman that they didn't know. But then we hear more and more, and they're like, what the hell is this? And it turns out Wes has got there first. Alicia wasn't able to get there in time, so Wes jumped in, got there, shot them, saved the woman. Alicia and Victor then do get there eventually, and the four of them are like, right, we're all together now. She claims that she's running for someone. Who is she running from? Every time we hear a woman on the radio, I just assume it's going to be Sherry, but it never seems to be Sherry.
I think she's running from this Virginia woman and her group. But again, it's like, well, see when Logan walked in, I don't know if you clocked this, but he recognised two guys that I didn't recognise. He's like, I used to. Didn't recognise you with all the dust on your face from old polar bear days. It's like, who the fuck? Yeah, Logan might recognise him, but we don't. And they're in the main group, for fuck's sake, and we don't even know who they are.
Yeah, so where did they come from?
It's just, I thought everyone connected. The polar bear got killed last season by Martha, who, by the way, was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Logan's group the next day, Logan's group come out, everyone comes out, they've cleared all the walkers, they've survived, but Logan's group puts our group up at gunpoint. Logan's like, nah, don't be doing that, put the guns down, there's, we ain't killing for guns, we ain't killing for gas, we ain't going to die over this is not the right way. Logan's in the middle giving a speech, and then bang, sniped, shot, dead.
Yeah, with the entirety of his crew, and it's like, yes.
All perfect headshots, by the way.
All perfect headshots. Virginia points out,
Which I tell you what, that just takes away from fucking John. See if you want John to... No, I mean, like, see if you really want to put over the fact that John's a pinpoint shooter, maybe not have everyone else be able to fucking deliver headshots for, distance.
No, absolutely.
But look at the Walking Dead. I mean, look at the original one, Carol as well. Went from washing dishes, man, to sniping people and blowing up,
Terminus.
Just being a killing machine and taking out like dozens of people on her own.
I know. No. It's just ridiculous.
Anyway, Virginia and her group come down. There's must be about 50 of them. She says they're expanding. She says they're everywhere. You help them, they can help you. Says that Logan wasn't much good for them anymore. And that's why she killed him, but our group don't want to help her because they've just seen her murder this guy, his group. And then she says, well, if you're not going to help us, you're no good to us either. And we believe that they're going to kill them, but then we have Luciana say, nah, wait, I'll stay behind. I'll help you cook the gas. I'll help you cook the oil. And Luciana says to the group, here, just you get a gas tanker and go on your way.
No, it's funny, right? This Virginia could just kill the rest and force Luciana to work for her.
Yeah, although, I mean, maybe you could argue if Luciana had seen that, she would refuse to work for them. But
I'm pretty sure in this world you can make people do stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't.
But you just know, I mean, yeah, it's not like Morgan was here, by the way. No Morgan this episode. Probably the greatest episode of all time.
Yeah, I mean...
Where even is Morgan? Him and Al disappeared.
Yeah, it did disappear. Anyway, that's it. The episode kind of ends with Luciana offering to work, and that's it, really.
It's just... I think this is probably the best episode in a while, right? And I'm not going to pretend this is like a 10 out of 10 episode, right? But just so... Like, the walker scenes are flying off the cliffs, and you've got Logan willing to get bit to try and restart the oil generator thing. He's like, why are you standing there? Just kill it. Why don't you kill it? And then you've just got all, like you said, man, all these people whipping out these ridiculous fucking shots, and it's just, you're right, it just devalues John Dory so much. And then Dwight and Sarah, the scene where they bounced out of the fridges, I mean, I guess that was kind of funny.
If everybody is a good shot, is anybody really a good shot?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
No, that is it, though, at the end of the day. But rating time.
It's like if everybody can go to the gym and bench £1,000, then benching £1,000 isn't impressive.
No, I totally agree.
So if everybody can hit these long range shots, headshots, perfect, then none of that's impressive because all you're doing is you're doing what everyone else can do.
No, it's like there's this guy, man.
No, but like, see,
No, but it was this Finnish sniper in World War Two. I think he got like 182 kills, headshots, and he's regarded as like the fucking top man. He got his jaw shot off, and he's like survived. But see, in the Walking Dead world, you're led to believe that like the average person that was a dishwasher can become that, and it's just not the case.
Yeah, see, like someone like a John Dory would feel more valuable if you believed that there was no one else that could shoot like him.
Yeah.
But we just seen here that like eight people in Logan's group just got wiped out.
Yeah.
For 8 different people on the horses.
And I think The Walking Dead had that magic in the first couple of seasons, like when the top guys went out on the runs. You know, they were still wary of their surroundings, but the later it goes on, man, once you get to season 4,
Yeah,
The
like,
Walking Dead,
like,
it's dead, it's dropped its course.
When you look at the original, you look at The Walking Dead in the early seasons, I mean, it was quite clear that Shane and Rick were the two that could shoot.
Yeah, it's like you put Otis and Shane running through the high school in season 2, it's like they survived and then they died, but you see in season 2, if you put Carol and fucking Laurie in the same set, they die.
Well, they make it into school, are they?
No, exactly, but you fast forward 2 seasons or 3 seasons, they both come back, unlike Otis and Shane, where it's just one of them, and they had to sacrifice him. It's ridiculous.
No, it is.
It's just plot purposes. It's just forced shite agendas. Anyway, I'll give this episode 4. Thought it was much better than the ones before it, but I'm not going to pretend it was great.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not good.
I'm going to get a 4 as well. You know, I'm a bit disappointed Logan died, and we'll see. I was kind of hoping he would join the group. But
you would be lying to say that there wasn't a bit of a step up with this episode. You know what I mean? There was like you know, it's not fantastic, but I feel like the last couple of episodes, man, have just been atrocious.
But I mean, the time it's took to get to this point, I think is.
And by the way, a 4 out of 10 is not even good.
To me, this should have been
average.
This should be the mid-season finale.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
They should have wrapped this Logan stuff up then.
Totally agree. Anyway, guys, 4 out of 10. Only, 3 more episodes to go after this. And then this god-forsaken show is wrapped up for its 5th season. Till then, peace.